Hello, my name's Dinky Smith, and tomorrow's my birthday. Not everybody says, hey, it's my birthday, and I'm gonna make a video. But my birthday has developed a whole new meaning over the last 5 years, since 5 years ago. And I want to share this because it's part of my therapy and it's part of making me feel better about what has happened. So, I hope I don't say a lot, because that's not so cool. But on May 14th, 2011, I had a wonderful birthday. Everybody was here, all the kids were here, we had a lot of fun, and it was a very, very beautiful birthday. I turned 53. Tomorrow I turn 58. And it should be fun, but it's very sad for me. Why? Because the next morning at 4:30, May 15th, I got a phone call that changed my whole life. One of my 2 children, my youngest daughter, her name was Lily, was killed by a drunk driver 20 minutes before midnight, and everything kind of went a little crazy after that. I had to come to an understanding that my child was the one that was killed. My child was killed by a drunk driver on my birthday. How do you change that? How do you accept the fact that somebody made a stupid choice to drink and then drive and killed a person? This happens every day. It happens to moms, dads, kids, grandparents, people every day. But you don't hear about the stories that have come from that, because the average person doesn't know how to process hearing somebody's pain. And I've come to understand that my pain is something that I have to learn to keep in now, because it hurts other people. Sometimes it's good for people to hear it, especially, if I'm ever out that late. People that may be potentially irresponsible. And I tried sharing my story with other people, but it's really painful, and recovering after that is very difficult. But I'll share with you some of what I went through. That morning, May 15th, after I found out that my child had been killed by a drunk driver, I went insane. Nothing made any sense. Nothing seemed right. It's like, that's not my kid, she's home, she's safe. But she wasn't. Lily had passed away on my birthday. So now I can't even go see the headstone a lot of times because my birthday is on there. How many parents go through that? And I'm in love with being a mom. I'm in love with being in love. I'm in love with life. But for the past 5 years, I've had to learn how to overcome this darkness that I was forced into, where I had no choice in anything. It happened. And that kind of thing, like I said, happens every day to people. And nobody expects, for your timer to be stopped. But it can happen in less than a heartbeat. So for the next week, we couldn't see Lily because there were some minor discrepancies that were soon resolved, and the autopsy had to take place. And then we got to see her, and that was really difficult because I was used to seeing her eyes. I was used to seeing her crooked little smile, and hearing her cocky little words that came out. But she loved being a mom. She loved life. She had her struggles just like we all do, but she loved being in love and loving life, and she had wonderful, beautiful things happening for her. But I had to deal with things that you're not supposed to deal with, like removing your child's belongings from where they lived, knowing that they would never ever come back. That was a very, very empty, dark feeling. And seeing people come up and help you and hug you and say I'm sorry, that's you're still not in full grasp or control of what's happened, but you just kind of go through the motions. And I couldn't touch her stuff. I couldn't realistically understand why this happened to me, why this happened to her child. Her child became an orphan on my birthday. Dyra's now 17. She had just turned 12, just had her first Mother's Day, where she gave her mother something for Mother's Day. And that was a very special day for Lily. It was quite beautiful, actually, for her. She had a lot of laughs, and it was good stuff. But then the next weekend, Lily lost her life. But it was still good stuff. Her child brought her great joy. But at the same time, her child had to grow in the knowledge that even still, she doesn't really fully grasp that she may someday be by herself without my husband and without me and my husband. And I'm hoping that we do a good enough job that she is able to be an amazing person. She kind of already is, but I just want her to have the very best. So we got all of her stuff packed up, and we went to see her that following Saturday after the accident, the crash, whatever you want to call it, the wreck. And it was really tough because, like I said, I was used to seeing her smile and, crooked little grin and all that stuff, but I would never see that again. Dyra asked me, how do we get ashes? How do we get Mommy's ashes? And why does Mommy smell funny? And why is Mommy cold? You have to tell a child the truth. No matter how hard it hurts you, you have to really, really be honest and let them know. So the one that was probably hardest for me was when Dyra asked me how we get ashes. And I had to tell her that we had to have somebody burn Mommy's body. And I know that was very difficult for her because it was difficult for me. But Lily is laid to rest in Colorado Springs, which is where I was born and which is where Dyra was born. So I don't know if I'll ever leave. I may go somewhere on vacation, but I don't know if I can ever leave, because it would be me feeling like I would be abandoning my child. But that's not what I would be doing. That's just a parent's feeling, actually. So anyway, we said our goodbyes, and we had a balloon launch, and we started living life. But I was in a very, very, very dark place for myself, and so was Dyra. So was everybody. I mean, I lost a child, and a child lost a parent, but, you know, the siblings lost a sister, and another parent lost a child, and many friends lost a great friend. But our loss is something that we've all learned to live with, despite the heartache that goes with it. So I think one of the hardest times for me was when we were going through the trial, and it was like the last couple of days of it, and I saw a picture of my daughter laying in the car with her eyes open, and it is still branded in my brain, and it will never go away. And my daughter died alone. I wasn't there with her, but also her child wasn't with her, and we're all very thankful for that. Dyra is turning out to be quite a very beautiful young lady, and she hurts every day because she misses her mom and her dad, but she's going to be fine. And I'm very thankful that I have such a beautiful husband and beautiful children to surround me when we have our family together. But we all miss Lily very badly, and some days are darker for me than others, and it sometimes it hurts so bad that I just want to stay in bed, but I know I can't do that. That's not responsible. But I've had to learn how to reinvent my life, reinvent me. I've been through some hard times, but my intentions were always good. Some of them have been a little on the negative side, but I'm trying really hard to change that. And despite everything that's happened, I had to learn that I was needed and that I was loved. Because when you lose a child, you feel very empty, and you don't have any answers to a lot of the whys or the hows, and you kind of wander around lost. I know I have for quite a while, because I couldn't see past the darkness. I couldn't see past my own grief and my own depression. But I'm doing better now. It's been almost 5 years, and I still miss my daughter every day. I can't bring her back, and I know that. But one thing that I had to resolve in my heart was my own anger and my own hate and my own grief. And I had to figure out that this young lady that killed my daughter didn't mean to do that. And another thing that I don't understand is why I've never been apologized to, because she killed my daughter, and I feel like I deserve an apology. I don't know if I'll ever get one or not. I'm hoping it might give me closure, so that I can feel a little more at ease, just to hear this young lady apologized to me and mostly to Dyra and to her sister and to her dad. But I had to learn forgiveness. And to the young lady that killed my daughter, I want you to know that I forgive you. I forgive you for killing my child. I forgive you for making that mistake. Will I ever forget? No. It's in my heart every day, but I have to let some of this go so that I can still breathe. Victoria Berry, I know you didn't mean to do this, and I forgive you. So, I really miss my daughter. On my birthday, I didn't get a picture of me and her together. And that's one thing that I really regret. But I'm very thankful for many things. I'm very thankful for my loving family and my beautiful husband and our Dyra. And I'm thankful that I had almost 32 years with my daughter, that she blessed me. And she was the kind of person that always brought people together. She was one of those people that could bind others and help them see things that were going on that they needed to fix. She was just a beautiful person. So if you have someone that you're having problems with, try and fix it. I have problems with people. I've hurt people as I've gone through my 5-year stint of, rediscovering myself. And I never meant to do that, but, I couldn't see past my grief. And maybe someday I'll be able to fix that and ask for forgiveness. But more than anything, love is so special. And despite anything that ever happens, we're all needed. I had to learn that over again. I didn't feel like I was needed anymore. I didn't feel I felt very empty. But now I'm getting a lot of that back, and I'm very thankful for that. But I love my family, and I love the sunshine, and I love the grass, and I love the snow, and I love dead trees, and I love live trees. I love rocks. I love living. I don't always appreciate everything, but I think we all go through that. So, despite everything that's happened, I want you to know that life is such a precious, precious thing. And if you can help make the difference in another person's life, don't be afraid to do that. Especially if they're having really, really hard times. Help them overcome their problems. Help them be alive and to live life to the fullest. Because, like the old saying goes, tomorrow's never promised. And another stupid one that I really hate is things happen for a reason. I hate that one with a passion. And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Hey, I don't make them up. I just hear them time and time again. But tomorrow is my birthday. I'm going to try and celebrate. I'm going to be very sad inside, but I want to be very happy also. So for those of you that wish me happy birthday, thank you. But also know that you can change a life and you can live your life to the fullest. But you have to know that you can do that. Thank you. And again, my name is Dinky Smith. I am a mom. I'm a grandmother. I'm a wife, and I'm a friend, and I love life, and thank you for watching.